I feel like every time that I see a man mention something about like wanting a woman with a sense of humor on their dating profile, I take that as, so you want to be an asshole, and I've immediately like set the tone that like you're gonna be like, oh well, it's just a joke. Like, why can't you take a joke? This is probably like not a correct view, but I was just curious what your thoughts are on it. Anyway, I am coming to your Seattle show and super excited to see you.
Hell yeah!
Bye.
I like this question. This is a good question. This is very relatable.
Is a good question. It's something you've definitely dealt with.
Oh, I'll tell you what, sweetheart. Men don't like funny women, and they're fucking lying. That guy's a piece of fucking shit. They want you to shut the fuck up and laugh at them. Is what they fucking want.
Maybe it has to do with styles of comedy. Maybe,
no.
maybe
Men
a little more
do not
subdued.
want funny women, especially on the apps. Trust me.
No, you're right.
I would put that I would go back and forth because I was on the apps for years. I would put that I was a comedian. And then I wasn't, because I kept like changing up to see. Because I'm like, oh, I want a man to know that I am funny.
Yeah.
No, they don't want it. I would lie for the first 3 days and be like, oh yeah, I'm in the entertainment business. I'm an actress. And then slowly wean them in. The people who put that on there are fucking liars. They want you to laugh at their jokes.
I think I agree. I think, because to me, humor is important to me when I'm dating somebody, but I don't lead with that because it's like, it's one of those things like, that is just either there or it isn't.
Yes.
And it's one of those things that you can't help. You just have to figure it out. Like, is somebody nice? Is somebody, respectful? Like, these are basic qualities that you will sniff out. And actually, humor you'll probably pick out even faster than those other ones.
Like, way faster. That's the first one. On the first date, you can tell if someone's funny or like you're a person that always get along at all. Like,
totally. And and the other thing is, in a relationship, so much of being funny is like, it's sort of like vibe specific. Like, things can be funny in the context of a relationship. Two people can make each other laugh, and they're not funny at all.
Yes.
And that does, being objective. In fact, sometimes I'm like, I go back and forth because like women do like funny men. That is true. But also, I'm jealous of the people who aren't funny at all. If a girl's laughing at you, you know she likes you.
Yeah.
So if you start at, I'm not funny, and I get a laugh, I can definitely fuck this girl.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like, well, they're going to laugh at me because I'm funny. And some of them, that's enough to convince to want to fuck me. Some of them would have fucked me either way. But then there's some that are laughing due only to my incredible talents and have no desire to fuck me. Whereas like I get laughs in a way that so like sometimes I think about how that can be like a slight detriment where you're like, because if you're unfunny and you get a laugh, you're golden.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what my laugh is not. These were different, younger times in my life where I was more insecure. Now I'm like, whatever. But humor is very, so like objectively being funny, I don't think, especially the guys who put that on their dating profile.
No, and I feel like this exact type of guy is like that Andrew Tate kind of guy who's like, he does want to right away say something so offensive and see like, oh, but I'm cute. That I know it. Well, I feel like what her problem is and what mine was, you're on the apps for too long and you start going cuckoo crazy.
Yeah, and you start...
These guys that are stuck on here, they're left on here, they're bad people. They're not nice people. They're bad guys.
Well, if you're on long enough to start noticing ethnographic trends, then like to have, you know what I mean, where she's figured out what this means.
Yeah, she has.
That's a problem.
It is a problem. And
know?
I'm so sorry for you because it's hell out there and I don't know what to tell you. Try to suck a pussy. I don't know.
Give it a whirl. But this does go hand in hand with thinking. This is almost like the male version of the last question, where it was a woman saying she's funny because she picks out memes. A man saying he wants a funny woman is a guy. He's pretending he's funny. He's basically saying, "I'm so funny. I need someone's sense of humor." It's like, no, you're not.
No, you're not funny at all.
And if a woman with a sense of humor, you would end up with one if you were actually funny.
Yes.
Because there's no way.
Very true.
There's no way I can be with somebody who doesn't have. They don't have to be funny, but they have to have a good sense of humor.
There's no way. You wouldn't. There's no way. All you do is make people laugh. And you come home and your girlfriend's like staring at you. There's no fucking way in hell.
Bombing in my own home? Are you fucking kidding me?
Doing act outs? In the kitchen?
I'm taking juggling classes to get a fucking rise out of this bitch? No.
Juggling 3 breakfast hot dogs? No laughs?
Taking a bite out of each one.
Goes all the way down. Just staring at you.